What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hopefully YouTube don't take this down, but I think it's about time we get a real overview of how I actually am and how I actually act when I'm here by myself and there's no one else in the room with me. So, let's get into it. Today's video is all about your home, the vibes that is going on in your home. So this pick card reading is going to be, what is the vibe like in my home? I wish I had some music playing right now. I'm obsessed with music. An artist I've been super obsessed with lately has been Smino, Smino. Bro, his music is just pure gold. Anyways, let's get with the video. Actually, I'm gonna use this one. For the advice with this video, I think I'm gonna have to be channeling messages because the advice cards that I have, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they could be applied to home, even though they're not really much home. They're more of your personal, who you are as a being type of card. But let's go ahead and pick a pile. I'm gonna be using 2 decks today. We have pile number 1, my screen protector. This is one of those dark ones, like when you turn it sideways, it looks dark as fuck. Love these shit. Pile number 2, clear nail polish. Pile number 3, the lighter. Alright. So, for those of you who chose pile number 1, what is the vibe like in your home if you chose the screen protector? What is the vibe like inside the homes of those who chose pile number 1, ancestors? Thank you. What is the vibe like in the home of those who chose pile number 1? We already got the 2 of Cups and the Moon card reversed. I'm getting some good vibes from this one. What is the homes of the people who chose group number 1? Ooh. Oh, wow. Very, very beautiful card. I'll go ahead and take all of these, actually. Okay. So, for those of you guys who chose pile number 1, you got the 2 of Cups, the Moon reverse, the Star, the 5 of Swords reverse, the Emperor, 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Devil, 8 of Wands, and Justice. So immediately off rip in this home, there is peace and there is harmony. You guys work well together. You balance each other out. And I feel like it's open communication. Just as much as the other person talks, they listen just as much. They try to learn from each other with this 2 of Cups here. It's just a really highly balanced home. It's very, very loving. There are no secrets. Everything has been put up front. If something happens, the other person will go and tell the other person, like, maybe this is your family, maybe this is you and your partner. I do feel like this pile, though it is a little bit for partners, Wow, there is a lot of water energy here, so this is definitely a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And with the Moon card, you might be a Scorpio who has finally let all of your secrets, everything bare. I'm saying this like that because Scorpios, we love our secrets. Everything said, period, point blank sentence. Yeah, and in this home, you guys appreciate one another. Um, you see each other at your best. You see each other at each other's best. Yeah, and you try to nourish them. And again, with the balance, because the woman is holding two cups, one pouring water into the river, one pouring water into the other environment, the grassy field. Again, with the two cups, here with two people. The Five of Swords reversed. It's like, because there are no secrets, because there is an open communication, because the effort that the other person puts in is matched by the other person's efforts, there's no confusion whatsoever. You guys know what it is that you want. I just feel like the communication here is good. Things just flow very well. Like, I'm extremely mellow right now. This reminds me to go ahead and drink some water. So for this group, definitely drink water because you lots of emotions. Mm. Drink your water, y'all. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Then you have the Emperor here. And this is telling me that when things get heated, because I'm getting very aggressive, fiery energy, so much Aries, like a red hot, burning energy. Like, when things get heated and it's an argument, you guys will spend a lot of time thinking. You might think so much. You might think too much into it and forget about the love from time to time. And sometimes you just think you're thinking vividly and clearly. You're using your intuition, so that way you can come back together, in reunion. But there might be some things, that are still not talked over, because I'm looking at this Devil card and I feel like there's a bit of a possessive energy. Like, you belong to me. Or maybe there's something holding you guys back. Because I'm looking at the chains. There's something holding back this group. Ah, there it is. Sometimes you guys can focus too much on each other and not enough on yourselves, because they're both looking at the devil. They're really focused on the devil and they're not seeing themselves. You see in these cups, she's looking down in the river, and you know what water does? Water reflects your image back at you, so you see yourself. And even here, you see, even here, this girl right here is looking down at the cup, and the girl is looking up at the girl. Sometimes you can spend too much time focusing on the other person and not enough on yourself. But really, honestly, there's quite a bit of balance, because with this Justice card, the Ace of Swords is already like air sign energy. With the Justice, with the Libra, you guys are extremely fair. You're patient. You take your time, and you let the other person voice out their opinion clearly, vividly. You try to understand them, and this is just not one person doing this. The other person is doing that too, and it's beautiful that you guys reciprocate that towards each other. I'm not really getting much family vibes from this. I feel like this is a maybe a romantic relationship or a friendship or roommate living situation. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like it's just two people or three people one on one. And even when there's multiple people in the group as a whole, like a heated ass argument between the entire friend, like you guys really know how to communicate well, and that's absolutely beautiful. So, maybe you guys' signs, not maybe. Your guys' signs is, yes, like I said, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That could be your sun placement or your moon placement, or you could have a moon of Aries. Maybe even a Saturn Aries, I don't know. Let me not say I don't know. Yes, I do know. Maybe a Saturn Aries. Or a very strong moon in Aries, yeah. But you have such an air sign mind. Because if you look at the Four of Cups, the reason why the person, the Four of Cups, is always refusing to take that cup or not seeing the cup is because they're spending so much time contemplating these three cups right here and judging it. Like, where the hell, like, how the hell am I going to improve? And there's a whole brand new idea. So, like, you guys do have a lot of air signs. With the devil card here, you can be slaves to your minds. Yes, I know that really resonated with me just now. But you can be slaves to your minds. I was looking at this deck because the Eight of Swords is here, and another thing, this card is about being a slave to your mind, putting yourself in a mental state to which you're panicked and you're not trusting. You don't know how to open up and just release and let go. So don't be a slave to your mind. Just it's best to woosah. Just let it all out. Express yourself. Work on that throat chakra. I definitely see a bit of improvement because I feel like I am speaking a little bit more clearly than I used to before. So I feel like this pile was honestly for me because it was reading into my life. Okay. Moving on. Next. Moving on. Moving on up. Moving on up to the next. Moving on up. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much I missed doing videos, but damn, like I missed it, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna get my other deck. Santa Muerte. Thank you, Genesis. I love this gift so much. Okay, so we will start at 1308. 1308. 1308. For those for those of you who chose file number 2, the nail polish, ancestors, give us a clear, concise message of what their vibe in their homes is like. Queen of Swords off rip. Some of y'all is like, it's ready for a battle time. Like, you just iron everybody that come through the door. You spend a lot of time mulling things over. It's like sometimes you got the Four of Wands and the traditional deck, the AEW deck. The Four of Wands is the card of reunion, which is what we had here in the last reading, the pile number 1 reading. It's like you guys, when some people come into your life, back into your life, maybe you see somebody back in high school that you used to go to high school with at the supermarket, and they say, hey, let's hang out together. You're immediately skeptical because you remember how back in high school they used to do this, that, and that, and third, and how they made you feel insecure. But that's not on them, you know, like, and yes, that's not on them, because I have here the Eight of Cups. You see how this person is spilling it over? It's like you guys have held in a tremendous amount of emotion from your past, and you hold it all in. And because you hold it all in, you go ahead and you make it, it's like extremely difficult for people to get to know you. They like gotta go through so many hoops. Like they gotta be in an all out sword fight with you just to get to know you with this Queen of Swords here. And this card is telling me in your home it is long over fucking due for you to bring down these barriers and come together here like these Two of Cups. You see how they're pouring into, that one's pouring into the other? It's like you're finally going to let it be known. You're finally going to release and let it go. That's the energy that is going to be happening in your home extremely soon with this Eight of Wands. Yes. You're finally going to be able to say, well, they didn't do anything wrong to me. I was made to, okay, like, they treated me badly, right? But then, the only thing I have control over, because you can't control what other people do, is how you react to it. And your reaction was out of fear. Although you know fear isn't bad. Fear is just a way of protecting you and making sure that you are safe. I'm talking with this hand because it's the one hand that I got done. I did my own nails, guys, sorry. But like, fear is what we fear is what we use to protect ourselves. So we know, hey, don't go over there. So we know, hey, don't mess with those people, or hey, don't hang around them. Like I remember back in high school, there was a group of people where I always felt awkward walking next to, because it felt like they were talking about me, and it felt like they didn't like me, even though we had like no beef. But it was just weird, you know what I mean? And like I felt awkward. And now I'm seeing them, these same group of people again, and it's just, it's amazing. It's like there's no ill intention, and I just, I think sometimes you take things way too personally. Because honestly, that's how you were gonna react. Like if you reacted out of fear, to where you didn't want to show yourself up to the world, you blocked off that beautiful goddess energy, because inside you're a very happy person, you're a very fun person, but you blocked it off because you said, because in fear of people coming and hurting you and trying to stab you. Because with these Two of Cups here, it looks like that doesn't, it looks like they're trying to grab their heart, right, when they're pouring themselves into them. And it's like, don't worry, because when your third eye is open, when you listen and trust that gut feeling, your intuition, you will be able to see people for exactly who they are and know who to stay away from. Just do not ignore the warning signs, because that's where you fuck up. Go ahead and continue telling me about these people. Again, you are a person that definitely has a lot of mental activity. Right now, as I'm speaking about this, I'm just channeling so much of a like my jaw is tight, because you're always tense, you're always thinking, Jesus fucking Christ, loosen up. I really recommend for this group to do some freaking yoga, yo. Like, you think too much. Sometimes it's great, you have amazing ideas, You have amazing ideas. But it's like, sometimes when you have these amazing ideas, you can be your number one enemy and run yourself down to the ground by thinking how you can't do it, or somebody else will do it, or they already have a product line like this, so why make the same thing? But nobody's you, so you're gonna make it different. You're gonna have your own style in it. Like, people are gonna buy from you because it is you. You know what I mean? People would trust that. Give me more about this home. Is just so thank you. Oof. You guys, I for this group, really practice some mindfulness. Like, you know how you get up in the rising and you immediately just go check for your phone. You immediately just get up out of bed. You're doing these things out of muscle memory, because you've done it over and over and over again. It's so mundane, so you spend a lot of time up here. So it's very important to say, pick up the box. You pick it up. Bring the box to the front of the camera. You bring it. Put the box down. You put it down. Like, when you start doing that, it seems very silly and mundane and whatnot. But like, it really helps you stay focused for a good 2 seconds to just empty out your mind. And that's the thing about meditation, which I also recommend for this group. Might be a little bit difficult at first, but there's nothing that you cannot do, baby. Nothing is impossible if you just believe. So with this group, just do some meditation. All meditation is just you breathe in and out through your nose, exhale through your mouth, long and deep, and then you go ahead and as you listen, you focus on just one thing. Doesn't mean you need to clear out your mind because you might not be able to do it all in one go. You know, just take it slow, take your time, patience. So you go ahead and you do that and you listen. You listen to one thing. You go on nature. You listen for one bird's calling, or the trees rustling, or the ocean hidden against the rocks. You know, the waves crashing against the rocks. I'm sorry. It's just beautiful, beautiful sounds. Those sounds of rain falling, thunder rolling. Just focus on that. Or just focus on a feeling of love, a feeling of how you felt when you walked across the stage after graduating, the feeling that you got after you accomplished a goal, and after dancing for 10 millions of times. That feeling of accomplishment, just feel it. And that is exactly what you will attract. Just let go. Release. That was a whole channeled message right there. Oh my God, look at this. The Six of Swords. Again, headspace. You guys are in your head. Unbelievable. And you are blazed up, ready to go. Can't nobody get to you. You don't let nobody see you. That must be so fucking lonely because you crave that intimate relationship. You crave that intimate connection. You just don't know how to release it because you've been hurt one too many times. You've thought about this one too many times. You are reacting negatively. It's like some shit happened to you and you went to the bar and you sit here, you get a big old cup of beer or whatever, you complain to the bartender, you get pissed drunk, and then you just hold on to that hurt. Why are you holding on to it? Do you know how much baggage you got? My shoulders feel heavy, my back hurting. Like, ooh. Y'all living the lives of an 85-year-old woman who still hasn't retired and taking care of 5 grandkids. Jeez Louise. I'm so sorry I sound like this, but like I'm feeling this. You guys are tired. I'm speaking for your higher self, your spiritual team right now, and it's about time for you to get down on it and shake out the bad energy, shake out the negativity. Okay. Yeah, and look at this card. Look at both of these cards. This is the star card here. And this is the moon card. Both of which are in water. You need to reflect. It looks like here she's releasing. She's letting it all go. Let it all flow. Visualize that. Your thoughts going down from your head. Going down to your third eye chakra. Because you're operating at your crown chakra. For real. And you need to level that out. Bring it down to your third eye. Your throat. You do have some problems with speaking because my throat hurts. Because you keep holding it in. So your heart, that's your center. Your solar plexus. The will for you to do. Your sacral, your creativity, your sexual feeling organs, and your root chakra, and give it to the earth so it can be composted, okay? Because the earth knows what to do with this type of energy. This is too much. You're not there yet. You need to be balanced. Balance yourself. You see how she has both of her hands up, balance? You see how she has both of her hands in the water, balance? Yeah. Maybe spend some quiet time reading. You guys might have been a group that used to love reading when you were younger. You might have like, have a long distance relationship with that shit now. Now it's just a distant memory. I feel like some quiet time reading would really benefit you. I don't know. I keep when I'm looking at this. I keep wanting to look at this. Some of you guys are like interested in reading about dinosaurs because that was a very dinosaur-y looking bird. Yeah, very non-fiction thing. It was very informative about animals. And some of you guys just want a killer book, like have you feeling all the emotion, the full spectrum. For some of you guys, get active, get out there, get outside. You've been inside for quite some time, which is why you think too much up here. Go outside, do something fun, climb a tree. Okay, plant. I know some of you guys definitely garden from this shit. You look like a gardener. So you guys garden. So garden. Do all of that. All of that. A whole lot of that. Okay. Go buy some water. Like drink more water. Yes. And go buy water, as in BY. Buy water. Go to the ocean. Go by a lake, and just spend some time staring at the water, visiting, just looking at nature, seeing how it looks, how it goes. Oh yeah, this would definitely benefit you with this Ace of Cups here. This just looks like a cloudy ass day. You guys think a lot. Unbelievable. I'm saying this so much because like I can feel it. You guys get quite a bit of headaches, and you're so accustomed to it, you stop realizing that you're having headaches now. It's just a ranking of how bad is this one. All right. Last group, which is the lighter. Let's check out the vibes in your home.